Earwigs. Scary little creatures, aren't they? Imagine one of them crawling up inside your ear and getting shelter there. Occasionally, it may get irritated by the vibrating sound of your eardrum, and it just snaps with its forceps. Ouch! Let us hope it doesn't get to do that. So, are the folklores true about earwigs? Do they really get their name from a skewed reputation of crawling up inside people's ears? You will find out soon. You may be wondering about how they look. They are not what you would particularly consider eye candy, unless you are a bug eater. They are very small insects. Their color is either black or brown, with orange or red markings. At the back of their abdomens, they have protruding pincers that resemble forceps. These pincers are used for self-defense. They inhabit moist and dark environments, such as moist, rotten woods, preferably in gardens near your home. This is mostly because they are herbivores. They consume plants only. As a self-defense mechanism, earwigs can choose to either bite or use their pincers. They mostly use the latter. They rarely bite. We can assume that they preserve their bites for special occasions. Whichever the case, earwigs are not poisonous. Their bites may lead to mild pain and discomfort. However, the pain subsides and the injury heals after several days. When provoked, an earwig will pinch its agitator with its pincers and hold the skin tightly. The pinch will leave a red swollen mark. In severe cases, an earwig may be able to break the skin and draw blood. However, the injuries are not severe and fully heal after several days. Generally, the males have larger pincers than females. So, are the myths true? Should you order a set of earplugs? That will not be necessary, although there has to be a good reason why they were and are still called earwigs. Although most people consider the concept of an earwig penetrating into their ears as a far-fetched idea, the truth is most small insects can crawl into our ears if we allow them to. This includes spiders and other tiny bugs. The folks from olden days were not mad or drunk when they named them earwigs. Maybe the bugs were a menace during those times, and the incidence of them crawling up people's ears were very high. Since they did not have cameras or proper documentation on these insects, we can neither refute nor accept their claims as pure lies or solid truths. However, chances of them crawling into your ears are next to impossible. What you should really be concerned about are the plants in your garden. Moving on to myth number 2. Earwigs eat brain meat. Assume you are among the few unfortunate people who have the misfortune of playing host to bugs in their ears. Should you be worried that your brain will be eaten by an earwig? This myth is far from the truth. Earwigs are herbivores. They consume plants. Unless they undergo some form of genetic mutation inside your head, which makes them yearn for meat, your brain is perfectly safe. Furthermore, these insects neither have the ability nor inclination to reach your brain. To reach your brain, the insect would have to traverse through nerves, tissues, and organ parts. We also have to factor in the body's defense mechanism that will try to counter the foreign intruder by producing toxins and fluids, wax and mucus, to trap and poison it. Believe it or not, the effort will not be worth it for the insect. What about laying eggs in our ears? Do they do that, or is it a myth too? This is also false. Although they can crawl up inside your ears, the conditions in the ear are far from what the earwigs would consider ideal haven for habitation and laying of eggs. The ear canal is warm and dry. The earwigs require moist areas to live. The excess wax in the ear will probably trap it. Insects require serene and quiet places to lay eggs. The constant vibrations of the eardrum will irritate both the mother and the eggs. Whether they enter our ears or not, we may never know. We only hope that whatever is keeping these bugs distracted from our ears should continue doing that. Otherwise, we may be in for a rude shock. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share.